So, first world problems equals first world reactions. What is the very first thing that we think about organ mates? That's right, it's awful. This is as basic and unpretentious as it ever gets. Basic boiled chicken necks recipe. All we need is at least 500 grams worth of chicken necks, defrosted, relaxed, and then followed by a generous at least 2 teaspoons worth of rock salts, iodized rock salts, or Himalayan salts, followed by, most importantly, apple cider vinegar. So, pour in enough water to make sure that everything is submerged within the saucepan that we are going to use. And it is simply, from there on, just a matter of bring everything to the boil. Bring everything to the boil on high heat or medium to high heat. And then, once it starts boiling, we have to prevent everything from boiling over. So, what we have to do is, for any signs that it is about to be boiled over, we just have to reduce it to a simmer level at around about low to medium heat. Just at a enough level of intensity that it doesn't boil over. Put the lid on it and continue simmering covered for at least a good 10 minutes. The apple cider vinegar in this case will help to draw out and extract the much needed collagen content as well as the various amino acids, so to make sure that it dissolves with the surrounding liquids for us to be able to use later on as a highly concentrated stock. However, keeping in mind that this stock is very, very concentrated, depending on how much liquids, the more water there is, the more diluted the overall intensity will be. However, we'll get back to that later on throughout this presentation for a number of tips. It's no more than 15 minutes worth of boiling. It's pretty much ready for us to use in any other further modified recipes and or to be combined with any other ingredients and or condiments to our liking. Proteins, source of fiber, etc. etc. There we have it, as basic as it ever gets, boiled chicken necks recipe. So for those readers who are unaccustomed to the more gelatinous or collagen-rich organ meats, such as in this case chicken necks, how do we actually eat the chicken necks? Well, it is a matter of just simply eat them as we would with, say, a corn cob. Chicken necks by itself is still somewhat gamey when it comes to the overall palatability and taste as such that yes, it still tastes like chicken. Not a lot of protein, but still high amounts of valuable gelatin connective tissues that is sorely missing amidst our pedestrian diets of today. There is always going to be some concerns when it comes to the dangers of PUFA and omega-6 fatty acids. As in this case here, all we have to do is to just simply and carefully skim off the fats that has been solidified during the refrigeration process of at least 6 hours or more, so that we are left with nothing more but just the pristine gelatin that we are looking for. So when it comes to the actual stocks, one thing to keep in mind is that the stock itself is likely to be very, very concentrated to the point whereby it can be a little bit too salty. So it is important for us to therefore reconstitute this stock with an additional boiled water. Pour in up to 100 to 150 milliliters worth of boiling water. Slowly stir it, and there we go. We do not need to, technically speaking, reheat it any further. And from there on, readers are free to actually use any other supporting ingredients, such as a bit more apple cider vinegar or just a little bit more pepper, a bit of curry powder, or just simply a squeeze of lime. So there we have it. Just simple, unpretentious boiled chicken neck recipe. Enjoy these humble little moments of nutritional frugality. Live it forward, and thank you for watching.